Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Apple report for Thursday, June 1st, 2023. Before we click through all the charts, I want to encourage you to please click like, subscribe, and share the content if you would with friends and colleagues. Also, check out wickedstocks.com where we produce a full array, a full suite of daily and weekly video analysis, just like you see here with the Apple report, daily Triple Q report, daily SPY report, weekly analysis in the S&P 500, NASDAQ 100, and the long bond ETF, the TLT, inversely correlated with the long-term interest rates, as well as two individual stock picks every week that you never see on YouTube that cater to what I consider to be the longer-term swing traders, 3 to 5 weeks out, to the near-term investors, 3 to 5 months out. Today, I'm recorded this, by the way, on Wednesday afternoon. On Wednesday, we put out a decent stock analysis on Hilton that shows meaningful support and resistance and targets and precise, sell signals, so forth and so on. And I'll let you check that out if you so wish. Go to wickedstocks.com. We offer a 5-day free trial on our monthly subscription package. So if you don't like what you see within 3, 4, 5 days, you can cancel for no cost whatsoever. So here we are. Daily Apple report for Thursday, June 1st. Let's go to where to begin. I'm going to start with the weekly chart just to remind you that we did a month and a half or so ago close above a significant long-term channel top that is now at 170.68 that has indicated longer-term bullish continuation, anticipating that 182.94 all-time high from January of 22 as a 3 to 5 week objective. We are 5 weeks into it, so we'll see if we test it this week. It does not look likely with 2 days left, but who knows? And then overall, longer term over the next full year or sooner, that 219.35 rising channel top remains an objective above 170.68. So that is the big picture. Now, in terms of kind of the day itself, once again, we topped out at that channel top, 179.66, and backed off, closing really kind of unchanged on the day. But this is still an area that can contain buying, through the rest of the week, below which we could fall off from here on an intraday basis. 176.55 is a meaningful downward pivot point, and that is just that former horizontal channel structure that's been performing pretty well the last couple of days. Intraday support holding above 176.55. Will keep 179.66 in reach today again, where we could top out through the rest of the week. If we close above 179.66, then expect a test, I'm going to say tomorrow, of 182.94, and that would hold us in that 3 to 5 week time horizon that I get all kind of crazy about. I like to be accurate with the timing of these things, and I mentioned 3 to 5 weeks as a target, and we are 5 weeks into it now. So we could test 182.94 tomorrow if we settle today above 179.66. Now, in terms of the downside, once again, if we happen to break or open below 176.55, 174.94 is in reach today, where we can bottom out for the day. 174.94, nothing more than a 50% downside retracement over the last week of trade, coming off that low against Wednesday's high. Half back as 174.94 may well contain selling pressures for the day itself. Now, having tested that 179.66 formation, you could make a case for falling back into the low 170s again by the end of next week. I don't see that as a signal or a clear likelihood, but if we do close today below 174.94, we could tomorrow, Friday, fall into the low 170s. It could take several days as well. I'll also mention that merely closing below 176.55 today may carry with it follow-through selling as we move into early next week. So keep that in mind, having come off once again that 179.66 channel top. In terms of the day trade, it's stable above 176.55. That's a good day trade level still to buy. Anticipating 179.66 again to sell, to liquidate that long position. You may consider going short there. From there, we could fall back perhaps to 176.55 intraday, possibly as far south as 174.94. 174.94 becomes an intraday objective below 176.55, where we can place a daily low. I don't see 174.94 as a decent 3 to 5 day swing trade area just for the day itself. And yes, if we close below 174.94 within 2 to 3 days, we should fall back into the low 170s. Lots of stuff going on in the 170, 171 handle. 170.75 is this rising channel bottom that correlates pretty well right now with the channel top that we find at 170.68 on the weekly chart and at 170.39 on the daily chart. This area in reach over the next few days if we settle today below 174.94. This area may be in reach anyway by the end of next week, following the testing, the retesting, I should say, 2 days in a row of that 179.66 channel top. I'm just going to keep it as 2 stars, though. It's not a significant long-term resistance area in light of the fact that we still remain within the confines of a long-term buy signal above 170.68. And if we close today above 179.66 once again, expect a test tomorrow of that 182.94 level, which, yes, must be combined right now with 185.20. We could push through 182.94, test 185.20 intraday, and then fall off from here for a week, 2 or 3. We could, just to mention, and I mentioned this before, once testing 182.94, we could fall all the way back into the low 170s again within a month of doing so. So keep that in mind. But overall, maintaining a long-term buy signal above 170.68 with a settlement above 182.94 at the end of the week. I guess that would be tomorrow, Friday, setting off yet another sign of strength, anticipating that targeted 219.35 formation within probably 3 to 5 months where we could top out on an annual basis. I don't see any good reason to be an aggressive long-term short position or to liquidate a long-term long position unless we were to close the week back below 170.68. And that does not look to be a likelihood at this point in time. We'd really have to unravel in a significant way, and I just don't see it. And we'll be back tomorrow with Friday's Apple. Please click like, subscribe, and share content if you would, and check out wickedstocks.com for that 5-day free trial. You'll love the Triple Q and daily SPY analysis and our weekly analysis and the broader indexes, and those 2 individual stock picks a week. We're pretty good with those. You should check it out. I'll be back tomorrow with Fridays. You have a great evening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.